Welcome, Nuggets Nation. For the first time in franchise history, the Denver Nuggets will be the hunt. That's the other side of winning an NBA title. Following the release of the NBA season schedule, we've highlighted the most anticipated matchups. Prepare your popcorn and write it down on your schedule, because this top 10 of the biggest games is breathtaking. Get ready. It's worth staying until the end of the video. The 10th most anticipated matchup will be against the Clippers in Denver on November 14th. In 4 matches last season, Denver won the series. Is pairing Kawhi Leonard with Paul George just not good enough? And there's still Bones Highland at point guard. It's going to be a great showdown. The 9th biggest matchup will be against the Indiana Pacers in Denver on January 14th. Denver's biggest loss of the offseason was the departure of super substitute Bruce Brown. His return should mark the date he receives his champion ring. And he will be celebrated no matter what shirt he's wearing. The 8th biggest matchup will be against the Celtics in Boston on January 19th. With the addition of Kristaps Porzingis, Boston is likely the preseason favorite to come out of the East. And since the rise of the Nuggets, a crash course against the Celtics for a championship has seemed inevitable. Will this be the year? In the top 7 of the matches, the Bucks come to Denver to face us on January 29th. The question is, who is the best player in the NBA? Is it Giannis Antetokounmpo, the most physically gifted guy in the league? Or is it Nikola Jokic, arguably the most cerebral player in the league? 2 European stars, unpredictable game. The 6th major matchup will be against the Timberwolves in Minnesota on November 1st. An honest and fair question: which individual player gave the Nuggets the most trouble during last year's playoff magic? Without much help from his teammates, Edwards has proven that he will be one of the most lethal players in the NBA for at least the next decade. Opening the top 5 biggest games of the season, the Nuggets head to Phoenix to face the Suns on December 1st. The temper level between these two franchises has risen due to playoff collisions in 2 of the past 3 seasons. Will the addition of Bradley Beal to Phoenix with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker be a problem? The 4th biggest matchup will be on February 29th, where the Miami Heat head to Denver for a big game. To be fair to Denver's opponent in the NBA Finals, Miami's best player, Jimmy Butler, never looked entirely healthy on the biggest stage. Now he will have a chance to show his potential. Opening the top 3 of biggest games, the Nuggets will face the Sixers in Philadelphia on January 16th. Pay attention to what I'm going to tell you. This battle between Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic will still be talked about. Get ready, because this game will be a preview of what could happen in the playoffs. The 2nd most anticipated game of the season will be in Denver against the Warriors on December 25th. This Christmas, the NBA presented fans with a showdown between the last 2 champions. When this basketball era is over, perhaps Steph Curry and Nikola Jokic will be described as superstars who changed the game. The most anticipated game of this season will be exactly the first game. With the banner going up and the rings being handed out in front of Nuggets fans, we will face the Lakers on October 24th. Those responsible for the NBA schedule have prepared a fantastic match to kick off the NBA season. Think of a bomb that this game will be. Write it down, on the 24th of October. Don't miss it for anything. And our video comes to an end. Leave in the comments the game that will be the greatest for you. To the next.